So one of the only ways I know not to get a copyright strike on YouTube is to play another YouTube video in the background. Blah. Being a big dork here with my camera. Hopefully I'm not blocking the microphone. My first reaction when this came today, a Discogs record from the Netherlands. I was like, ooh, that's awesome tape. I want to peel that off. I want to get a tattoo. Maybe not a tattoo, but I want to, anyway. This is supposed to be a video where I flip through my Prince records for Stuart. Since I'm not going to make the party, I figure I might as well try and throw something in his direction. I bought a copy of the Symbol album in a long box, sealed, off of eBay. It's notched, but I don't care. It's gorgeous. But the records, anybody worth their salt's got to have Plectrum Electrum. Finger bang. It's a lot better than the first time I gave her credit for. Sheila E. in Romance 1600. That actually came not that long ago. I actually ended up with 2 copies of Batman. One of them's really rough, but this one's alright. Dirty Mind. I probably got that 2 years ago now. I had the tape. Exodus. This is the bomb right here. Anybody who doesn't know this record exists, I envy them hearing it for the first time, because it's awesome. The Symbol, I believe this is a Croatian pressing. It was ridiculously cheap. There's probably a reason why. My turntable's got a straight arm. If it had a bent tone arm, it might skip less. This is a really good copy of Rave. It had this big red sticker on it, but I had to peel it off. I think it's even a promo. But that don't bother me any. Stuart's the one that wants them sealed. Graffiti Bridge. Had that on a cassette. Still do. I guess this is a BMG pressing, but I don't care. I wanted a copy. And I got one. Artificial Age. Way Back Home just gives me chills now. I mean, it did before, but for entirely different reasons now. Sheila E. Because it had to be done. Another recent acquisition there. This I've had this for a couple years now. It is an import, but I had to have, when I heard Dreamer, I had to hear it on wax. It was just incredible, that song. I'm going to start Ween over again in the background because I want to. The Come album, DJ Richie P's got Fun with Vinyl volume dedicated to this. Sorry about the camera work or lack thereof there. It's about as close as we got to some of those songs from Glam Slam Ulysses, unfortunately. This is the gatefold with flap edition of Around the World in a Day. All little babies all around the world. Anti-Christian, Antichrist, till you're crucified. Thank you, Junket. It was really, really, really awesome to find another copy of Controversy. You go to the zoo, but you can't be gorillas. This is my little bit rougher copy of Batman soundtrack. Madhouse 16. I knew Madhouse was hard to get on wax, even harder to get on CD, and I ended up ponying up for a copy of 8 and 16 on CD from Electric Fetus. their web store. Ridiculous. It was only like a couple of weeks before we went to see Prince in Oakland at the Paramount. This, of course, is another strange. I think that a French fan club or a European fan club pressed up these Parade demos. Yeah, see? Planet Rock Records, Paris 87. Not exactly a bona fide release, but I remember buying it on cassette. I remember seeing it on CD at record stores. Never thought I'd have a copy. The Good Life. Ooh, finger bang. This is what the cover art to the NPG album looked like, Exodus. This is also what the cover of the MPLS single I used to have looked like. And regarding Stuart's favorite way to buy records, still sealed, that's what this one is. Of course, 2-3 years ago, it wasn't all that hard to find a copy of 1-800-NEW-FUNK Sampler still sealed. It may even be possible now. Jill Jones. Had to be done. These songs are classics, even if people don't know it yet. Another junket find. We Are the World's. I told him that. I tried to tell him I didn't want to sing. I'd gladly write a song instead. Well, there's the song. And it's a different version on the Hits B-sides, believe it or not. Jesse Johnson's Review. Another junket find. Gotta get the family, gotta get the extended family stuff. And then my other version, my other copy of Controversy. I also have a sealed cassette of Emancipation, but that's enough bragging for now. One day all 7 will die, kids. Don't cry.